Hello, my lovelies. Welcome to my channel. I hope you had a safe 4th of July with your loved ones, or that you stay home, that you have a good time and everybody is great. I want you guys to pray. There was an earthquake yesterday in California. So let's please pray for all those people that live in that area. I want to welcome, I saw that I have a couple new subscribers. Welcome to my channel. I really appreciate you subscribing. I hope you feel like home. Welcome to our little family in YouTube. Also, if this is the first time you're watching my videos, I invite you to subscribe. If you do, I thank you for it. And don't forget to hit that bell button, because that way you can get notifications of all my future videos. Okay, the reason we're here is because is the Graphic 45 collaboration for Gracie 21 hosted by Poetspice. And yes, we are in July. Can you believe it? Oh my God, the time is flying. So it's done we don't have, the only requirement for this collaboration is to use a Graphic 45 collection. We don't have any theme. We can do whatever we want. I decide I'm using the stuff that I have around. So I decide I'm going to show you what I used. This came in a plastic bag. It's from Side Crafter. She's not in business anymore. But what I used was this. This is the one that I use. It has all these parts. It's just I have a different word. So these are the packs. I used to color the parts that weren't going to be covered by paper by using my Sheena water matte acrylic. It says artist quality paint, and the color is water green. It's a beautiful color. And you know, I got these in when Crafter Companion had the big sales of a mystery box, and it came in a pack of 12, 6 pastels and 6 really bright colors. And I'm happy I kept them because they're gorgeous and they're great. I really pleased with that. Also, I used another paint, and this is the Folk Art Extreme Glitter. It's by Plaid. It's an acrylic painting. It is white when you put it on, but when it dries, it dry clear, and all it stay is the glitter. It's extremely it says here is Centillamin Extreme. I don't know what that. It's extreme glitter paint. Tip, if you're going to use this, I think this is Mod Podge with a lot of glitter, and the kind of glitter that is holographic. Use a brush, a very cheap brush, because even you try to wash them, it's hard to get them off of it. I use an old brush because it really damaged one of my brushes when I used this one time. Then the second thing I did was use the collection, and it was the Secret Garden by Graphic 45. This collection is from 2013. I have used it lightly, and the papers that I use, I keep all my little. The paper that I used was this one here, and this that says, and The secret garden bloom and bloom, and every morning reveals miracles. And it says that that is by Frances Hodgkin Barnett, The Secret Garden. I guess she wrote the book or something. I used that one. I used this one as embellishments. I used this one for this because it was exactly so I cover both sides. And there was another one. And I used this paper to cover the parts that weren't going to be painted. And I used the main page that looked like this. I only had one left. This is what I have left. And I used some of the background. So those were the papers I used from the collection. Okay. So what I did, I paint the back. I put this on top of the paper. I trace it. I paint the back with this paint. I trace the paper. For example, if you see here, I just put this here and I trace it. And I only put a little bit of paint in the area where paper was going to be on top. But the back that was going to be exposed, I paint. Then to use as my tape, I didn't want to use wet glue, so I decided to use this tape, the score tape. This is 1 inch. I put it only in the middle, and then on the edges, I used the Nouveau glue to put in the edges, so it gave me a little bit of time, because once you stick paper on this, you're not going to be able to move it. So I put a little bit of glue here around and in the middle, so it gave me a little bit of time to wiggle the paper if I don't put it on the right spot. Once I put my papers, I distress the papers with my handy dandy Prima distresser. I love this because when my arthritis, it has a very ergonomic handle. And then once the paper was distressed and everything, I distressed the edges with evergreen bought upside ink. And for that, I use a little dabber. I use to cut some of the paper, I use my tonic craft knife. I love this because this is squishy, and it really, again, my hands are very arthritic, and this is awesome. And then to cut little details, I use my little Tim Holtz scissors. So that is some of the stuff. Let me start moving. Like, this came on this package. So this was some of the things that I bought. Unfortunately, I don't know if some of you bought from Zach Crafter and have this. It's a really nice thing to do. I don't know what this will be called, a shadow box, a diorama, or whatever. I'm not sure. So what else I use? Embellishments wise, I use a key, and these are from Michaels. So I use some keys. I use a couple of these. They have pop dots in the back. They look like brads. These are from KM Company, but I didn't have the package anymore. I use some of these pearls. These are from Michael's. I used some of this, a little piece of this fence. And this fence I bought in Hobby Lobby when they have the clearance. But you still can find it regular price, and where they have the doll houses things where they have the little, furniture and things like that, you can find it. I bought it in you get a real decent amount. So I use this to embellish. I use moss that I bought in the Dollar Tree. I use some of this leaf that a friend sent me. And I think that's it pretty much. So let me show you what I did with all this stuff that I have here. So let me move this out of the way and I will show you. And I used from Nuvo the Nuvo glitter marker pen. This is fantastic. This color is called Midas. It's like a gold color. So let me show you what I made. Okay. Here it is. We just kind of, okay. So those two parts, the two flat parts, you see that I cover with paper. Here you can see that I cover it with paper. I distress with this. And then I took my evergreen bought distress and went like this after I did this. And I took a little bit of the Nuvo glitter pen and put it here. I use also my glitter pen on the word love, but if you notice, I paint all the back of this with this paint, and it was only one hand is so. And then I took this and I went like this to give them. This is a sticker, a little thing that I had from a paper collection, and I make it a little tag, and it's a little thing of seeds. This handmade, I bought that from Allie. I bought 100 of them, and then I can put my name here. I'm planning to do something else, but here you can see this is the back part, and this you can see that the top kind of connect with the two bars on the side. So let's go to the front again. And I will like to put something in here so you can see it better. Okay. Trying to fit it in here. Okay, so here you can see that I cover with paper everything. I color the part, the top part, and then I put the glitter pen, and then I use this glitter, extreme glitter, to kind of seal it. I use some paper flowers. Here's the key from Michael. Well, I use this little metal piece, and I have the G, so I put the G of garden. I use my Nuvo glitter pen to go over Secret Garden. I have this little butterfly, all these other things that I have a box of little knickknacks that I like to reach for. And there I found the bee, the keys, this little metal piece, this little butterfly. Oh, and there's a dragonfly here. I put the A from Angela in here. And then here is a cluster of flowers. These are paper flowers. The moss is inside. And then here is the piece of the fence. I distress it with the evergreen oxide. Here you can see that I have a bunch of paper and they're tulips, and I thought they look. Here is that quote that I wrote for you, that it's here. And here is the little girl. And some of the little girl, I'm going to try to put it a little closer so you can see it. The little girl on the daisy flowers that they have there, I've used some of those. Here in the butterfly, I did a trail with the pearls. Here, like you can see this, the dragonfly that I have. I wanted to put everything in here. You can see that trim with the leaves. And the side, you can see how perfect that piece of paper with the stamps. And it says Rose Violet Daisies Rose. And then the inside, I cover two. I cover this and the back part. Also, I use wood glue to kind of put these part, because this kind of like goes here in the bottom. So and this has two purposes. You can either use it on here in the back. I wanted to use it in the back, or you can use it as a second piece to cover this part here. But I'm going to put paper on the bottom. I'm just waiting for, I didn't have enough time. So this is my project. I don't know if you want to call this shadow box. I don't know what you want to call it. I thought it came very pretty. I am very pleased with it. I use a lot of element. It was a lot of fun to make. And if you're still watching to this and you want to be part of the giveaway, you're going to use the word secret. So you have to integrate the word secret, leave a comment, like this video. And if you want to share, I will appreciate it. So if you're new, go and watch all my other collaborations for this Graphic 45, because at the end of December, during on Monday, I'm going to pick a winner for the first month of Graphic 45. People who watched the first 6 months and used the code word properly. So if you watch the whole video and got it right and are a visible subscriber, I will show you that day. You will like what you're going to get. So this is it. I hope you like this. I put a link. So open the description box so you can see all the wonderful ladies that are participating in this collaboration, including Poetspice. If you want to do a VR and play with us, we will be really happy. All you have to do is go to Jamie's channel and post a link. Or you can even leave it here if you want to. And it's been a lot of fun. So thank you. All the other ladies are very talented. So go and check them out. And again, thank you for watching. Thank you for all your support. I hope you like my project. This is the way it looked when you stand it up. And this is the way it'll look from the side view. So it's kind of awkward due to my camera setting now to get this in here on frame, but I hope you like it. Thank you. If you like this video and you want to give me thumbs up, will be appreciated. And I will see you on my next video. So happy crafting, be safe, have a wonderful rest of the weekend, and bye.